Explore.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Dornbush, and if you've been following along, I've been doing a series on my new true crime novelization called Hole in the Woods, and we're at a very special spot today in Newaygo, Michigan, at the cemetery. And this is actually my first visit here. I've been following this case since it started in 1989, and I've never actually been to the gravesite of Shannon Siders, and so we are here today at Shannon's grave. And what I want to talk about today is the murder suspects in her case. As you know, there were two of them, and they were brothers, and it took the police a very, very long time to be able to find these two. They were suspects from the beginning, but there wasn't enough evidence to link them, to make a really strong link to them and Shannon's murder. And this is one interesting thing about forensics and law enforcement that often gets overlooked, especially in television and movies, is that oftentimes there's not a lot of direct physical evidence. Back in 1989, they found a little bit of physical evidence, but once they sent it to the lab to be tested, there was nothing that could actually link them to anybody other than Shannon. All the evidence kind of went back to her. And also in '89, DNA was very, very young. It wasn't being used much at all. So they weren't able to test DNA samples very well at that time. Even when they retested them much later, there were still no links to the two suspects and Shannon's murder. So the case actually ended up, when it went to trial, ended up being tried completely on circumstantial and direct evidence. And I go into all how that happened and how it unfolded in my book, Hole in the Woods. But today I just wanted to kind of pay a tribute to Shannon and her memorial here. You can see her date of birth and death, and then her father also had this plaque put by her gravestone, murdered.
For the kingdom is come. For the kingdom is come. Your storyboard's made of beauty and soul. We're closer to heaven